Yo, what's up guys, it is Sweep here and we're back with another Clash Royale video. This is a bit different. I don't have my setup on my overlay. I don't have my setup right now because we're renovating my basement, so this is just kind of a raw footage video. So I'm gonna be showing you guys what it's like to use the new witch card. We're gonna ignore that 3-win and 9-win because that doesn't really matter. This is the deck I was using. It was made by Juso. It was a really strong deck, and I went 12-0 at GC. Just gonna show you my battle log. And yeah, this deck absolutely tears. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this battle first because this one was a bit more hectic. The card's really matchup dependent. Weird to say that, but it destroys bats and skeletons. Like any swarm card, this is the best card to use. This card like shits on swarm decks. So if like you're trying to snipe bats or something like that, definitely use this deck because it will not let you down. What else does it do good? It does really good against graveyard, and it does good against decks that like you could like maybe even like Lava Hound. Like if you could kill the lava pups, it's like 7 of them going down the lane. The card's actually really good. I would not be afraid to use it if I were you guys. The deck overall right now, this is a very weird deck. I just kind of like it because the huts are always constant pressure. You know what I mean? And you can kind of just slow play, which is really good with the card. Because if like you could bait a spell out, because the card could die to any spell like really easily. So if you could bait out like a poison or a fireball with having 2 huts, you're gonna get a lot of value with the Mother Witch. And overall, that's just what you want to get. So right here, I'm just stacking up a lot of fucking huts because that's what you kind of got to do. Like right here, like you're gonna see how strong the card is. We're just gonna get 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, 4 down. And that's a Royal Hogs right there, man. Like that shit's broken. And we're basically gonna take his tower here. Like that's crazy. Holy shit. You missed the snowball, and yeah. Like the card's just so strong. But like I said, it's very match dependent. If you go against beatdown deck, like this card is probably the worst card versus Golem, you know what I mean? Like the card sucks versus like decks like that. But versus like minions, bats, skeleton armies, skeletons, spear goblins, goblin gang, any kind of bait, it's probably the best card you could think of. And yeah, I just recommend using it. It's a very fun card, and you know, it adds a whole another element to the game. So right here, like we're still in a pretty good position. I'm not really worried about what's gonna happen because you know we got a strong defense. Prince it got buffed, but nobody really cared for it. Goblin Giant also got a buff. That's another reason why this is a really good deck. And people don't really like notice these things. People are gonna stop using Earthquake as much. I'm not sure why, but it just seems like it fell off a lot. You don't see Graveyard anymore because Graveyard got nerfed really hard. The nerf they said is like nerfed it way more than what they're supposed to. I know that. And yeah, just the card's great. The card just versus some matchups, man, you just get a free win, and you know that's funny when that happens. But yeah, Goblin Giant got a buff. That card's very strong. Mother Witch is strong. This deck is probably one of the strongest decks right now. That's a deck where you could really just slow play and keep slow playing until you outplay your opponent. I'll be showing you guys a bit of a harder matchup. I'll explain why this matchup is a bit harder. So reverse Schwarzen. You don't know Schwarzen. He's an amazing German player. The reason why this matchup is hard because if he could keep his magic archers alive really well, and I can't do shit about that, and I don't have a way to kill bats since I have no splash. So this matchup is actually really hard. And I'll explain my thought process. So I go Mother Witch right away because I'm like, okay, he played skeletons. I could probably get 2 hogs down. That's something I could get 2 hogs down right here. And I'm just like, oh, you know, 1's good enough. But like, I really have no way to kill this. I don't want to line it because I can go giant mini pick up bats at the bridge because that's what you do with this deck. The Mother Witch actually gets 3 shots off, which allows me just to bar roll that. I'm really happy with that. So like that spawns in a royal hog like just in time. Makes him force log. Alright. So the giant in the back was kind of a bad play. He kind of just needs like minor magic archer cycle and single. That way he could keep killing my huts and shit like that. It's like here I'm forced to laning because like I have nothing else to do. I just Prince across the bridge. He couldn't have gone. Whatchamacallit? I was thinking like a minor magic pick a log skeletons. Like that probably would have been a good bet. But like that wasn't so bad either. So right now we're even on elixir. I kind of want to get to double. Like, there's a perfect cycle I could have, like double and triples where that kind of really shines. It's 4.4, 4.3. It's one of the two. So yeah, I'm just trying to stack up huts. I don't want him to like just miner the huts and stuff like that. This was interesting. This is kind of good play. He should have bats with this, like bats and prediction minored, and that would have been kind of epic. But since he didn't do that, I kind of just like slow played it. I could take a bit of damage, you know. When you have a deck over 4.0 elixir, you're not gonna defend perfect in single. You have to take some damage, no matter what. So right here, I'm like, hey, this is a pretty good hand. He misplays that magic archer, so it doesn't align with that, and the prince is just gonna get a lot of damage. I kind of just want to like get the prince on the tower since he wasted his skeletons, and he defends this really well. Since I already took a good amount of damage in the right lane, I'm gonna just eat this because beatdowns is all about eating damage and trading damage. So he goes giant at the bridge. I'm like, all right, you know, I'm very scared of a giant bats push. That's the scariest push I could think of. Yes, right here. I'm just trying to get a good counter push, keep it alive for as long as possible. But you can see he's like slowly chipping out, and that's not good. But now we're in double, so I could start lightninging his magic archers and not to be so worried about them. If he would have giant in front of that, like there's a couple things he could have done better this matchup. This was interesting, but I don't mind this because he still has to respond to this. He probably should have mini packet at the bridge to like kill this faster than Giant did as well. But since he didn't, you know, that's gonna kill that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna set up again. The reason why he lost is he just played too passive. That's not his fault, you know. I wouldn't know what to do against a double hut deck either. This deck's hella confusing. So right now, I'm just trying to get a better cycle. The ideal cycle to kill every magic archer and stuff. But see, now I have a furnace down, so this is actually really good. So like the fact that he like zaps here, you know what I mean, actually helps me a lot. So I'm like, okay, I have a furnace live, I have a witch coming down. This is the push. This is where I can get lightning as well. Like this is gonna be a great push. We're about to hit triple too, so I know I won't have to like defend as hard. But we were losing this game pretty bad. You know what I mean? Maybe if he landing on defense to lightning block, that would have been a good play. But yeah, you can just see like the counter push we have here. And I'm just going to go out the bridge because I know we're up elixir and we have a prince down. And if he plays bats, he just basically throws the game for himself right there because we just spawned 3 of them. Holy shit. 4 of them. Cracked. Yeah, that's a good game. Oh my goodness. Wow. He was not. Yeah, Magic Archer is tough for this deck, though. You don't really have a way to kill it if they could keep it alive with skills and stuff. And for the last game, I thought this game was, I didn't think this was Royal Giant. I thought this was Electro Giant. I was like, oh no, this is not going to be fun. So what I do is, I'm fine with starting off with a hut. If he goes Hog opposite lane, I have Mega Minion, or even if he balloons, I'm not too worried. Excuse me. But yeah, this deck's all about setting up huts. Huts and furnaces, baby. No skill hut spam. That's what you love to see. Man, it's correct. He lightnings here, I think. And like this was a huge overcommit. Yeah, so I'm up like 5 licks, so I was like, okay. I'd go in here. The fact you defended this after like overcommitting like that is kind of like crazy. I really don't expect him to defend here. There should have been no way he was able to defend here. But he did, so props to him. But like we're still up 4 elixir, which is, you know, the position you want to be with hut spam. So I play that early because I know I'm up elixir, right? That was a really bad barbell. It only hit the thing once. Could have hit it twice and killed the spear goblin. So right here we're trying to get him to waste elixir by playing our huts, like not when we hit 10, but like earlier. So he's like forced to get a weird cycle and just like play cards like that. So that's where we're playing like the barbell and shit like that to like just damage troops. cracked. All right. So yeah, like he plays that Ice Wiz. Like he doesn't want to play that Ice Wiz. But like here, like I thought he was Golem, so I was like, this is gonna be a really rough matchup. Like Golem or E Giant, because those are two really hard decks to play against. I didn't Mega Minion because I knew he had lightning and he was just lightning on defense. So I'm really not trying to give him any lightning value because that in itself is like a sin. He actually like defends with a pretty good counter push, so I can't blame him for like going in here. And this is like the really surprise Royal Giant, so I was like, holy shit, this is Royal Giant. This is not Giant or Golem. I was kind of mind blown at that. Yeah, we're stacking huts here again. Da da da. Da 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 da. Slow playing. So here I'm thinking that I could lightning his Mega Minion and the whatchamacallit. Yeah, I'm gonna get good lightning value here. I'm gonna hit 3 things, but like I end up hitting the tower by accident. It really was an accident. You don't have to blame me. Ooh, the Prince coming in clutch. Here we kind of just spam because he messed up his defense. And the best way to punish someone is to spam at the bridge. Clash Royale tips to sweep. Spam at the bridge when they make a mistake. But like here he's gonna get desperate for damage. So you kind of have to. Like I can't blame him. If I was down this much too, I'd be pretty desperate for damage. He actually gets a good amount of damage here though. He gets 1, 2. Yeah, 2 hits on the tower, so he's back to even. We're just gonna kill all that. We don't want that in the way. Try not to give him landing value either. So worst you can do is give someone landing value in a matchup like this. So we go back to oh, we don't hut spam. Interesting. Psych. Yeah, we do. Here's when we win though, because he just rolled down into a push. So now we have this huge counter push. And like I'm not afraid to give him landing value now. What I am afraid to do is, not take his tower. So yeah, we just kind of spam here because we know he messed up real bad. And yeah, that's a good game. That's 12 win. We win 12-0 there. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed just me talking over some matches. And yeah, this card's fun. The card's really fun. I'm kind of liking the new meta. The other deck I got a GC1 with was this deck. And I was like, oh my goodness, Hut isn't dead. Hut's still alive, baby. Let's go. But yeah, guys, I'll see you guys later. I'll talk to you guys in another video.